Okay, let's just dive right in. There is a massive shift happening in software development. Right now, AI is completely rewriting the rules, not just by helping us code a little faster, but by changing the very nature of the job. We're talking about a huge leap from being a coder who writes lines to becoming an architect who designs entire systems.
But here's a wild thought. While AI promises all these incredible productivity gains, what if I told you those very same tools could actually be holding your career back?
And believe it or not, there's data to back this up. One study found that developers who relied on AI assistants to get a task done actually did way worse on skill tests afterwards. So what on earth is going on here?
This, right here, is what we call the AI paradox. We're getting tasks done faster in the short term, but it might be slowing down our learning in the long run. It's kind of like a shortcut that could lead you straight to a dead end.
You know, there's a psychological term for this. It's called cognitive offloading. It's basically our brain's natural tendency to outsource the hard thinking. And yeah, it's efficient, but if you do it too much, you stop building the mental muscles you need to really get how these systems work.
And the proof is right here in the numbers. It's not if you use AI, it is all about how you use it. I mean, look at these scores. The delegator, who just blindly copy-pastes solutions, scores a dismal 39%. But the engager, the one who asks questions, who probes the AI to understand the why, scores a massive 86%. The difference is just engagement.
So, this leads us to the solution. It's about being really smart about what you offload. Think of it like this. Are you the architect designing the building, or are you just part of the construction crew laying bricks?
And here is that crucial shift. A traditional coder, right, they're juggling everything, the big picture architecture and all the tedious, detailed syntax. The system architect, on the other hand, offloads all that syntax stuff to AI. That frees up all their mental energy to focus on the one thing that truly matters, the blueprint. This quote just nails it perfectly. AI stops being a simple code generator and becomes your knowledgeable discussion partner. It's someone you can bounce ideas off of, evaluate designs with, and explore possibilities you hadn't even thought of.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually do it? How do we use these tools without falling into that cognitive offloading trap? Well, it turns out it all comes down to 3 key patterns for staying in the driver's seat.
Let's break these down. These are the 3 pillars of mastery: conceptual inquiry, assisted planning, and iterative prototyping. Each one is designed to make sure that you are leading the AI and not the other way around. Let's take a quick look at each one.
First up, conceptual inquiry. This is where you use AI to ask those big, high-level, what-if questions about architecture and design. But, and this is key, the actual coding, the logic, the debugging, that is all on you. You own the final solution, period.
Next, we have assisted planning. Think of the AI as your co-planner. Before a single line of code gets written, you're brainstorming with it, structuring your approach, and mapping out a rock-solid blueprint together.
And finally, there's iterative prototyping. This is where you really get to leverage AI's incredible speed. You let it generate tons of raw code suggestions, but then you step in as the expert to refine, adapt, and integrate it. You are always the final quality check.
And when you really master these 3 patterns, the payoff isn't just about protecting your skills, it's about taking your impact and just radically amplifying it.
So what is the payoff we're talking about? How about this? Developers who make this shift from coder to architect can see a staggering 80% leap in efficiency. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. This isn't some tiny boost. It's a fundamental game changer. And let's be really clear here. This 80% isn't just about typing code faster. It's about liberating your brain from all the tedious stuff so you can focus on what humans do best, tackling complex design challenges and creative problem solving that honestly, AI just can't touch.
And all of this is leading to the rise of a brand new, absolutely essential role in software engineering, the system architect. The system architect doesn't just write code. They design and orchestrate entire systems. They offload the syntax, they maintain full architectural control, and they use AI to prototype at lightning speed. The result? They're delivering complex, high-impact systems at a pace that would have been unimaginable just a few years ago.
So, the question for every single developer out there is this. In this new AI-powered world, are you going to keep writing code, or are you going to start building systems? The future is already here. The choice is yours.